another Saber story. And we're gonna get started by doing some artifact runs as per usual. We actually started on time today. It looks like we already got enough resin to do weekly bosses, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I did probably miss a weekly boss. This week I should have probably done one more weekly boss, but hey, welcome in, Brushy. How you doing? Abyss has become ridiculous again. It is not looking great. Easy first, welcome in, Brushy. Floor 11-3 is a bit too much right now. I looked at I was like doing Abyss and like halfway through I was like, wait, how many waves are there? Checks number of waves, 60 enemies, and I'm like, what in the holy moly? And I was like, yep, this is not happening. Like so I don't know. Today I'm either gonna just carry on to floor 12 or try my best to struggle through not having Venti for floor 11-3. I'm gonna say hardest floor 11 in a long time, but surprisingly not the hardest floor 12. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe floor 12 is easier at this point. Floor 11-3 is a bit ridiculous. I was about 1 minute off of 3 stars, which is probably means it's not possible. I think I probably can cut it 30 seconds if I have like a perfect grouping rotation. But not having sucrose kinda sus. Not having sucrose is kinda sus. I don't even bother. Floor 12 though, I need to figure out I need to find a good 4-star clear video and give me some ideas. Everyone's using like a Chevreuse team, and I'm like, yeah, nice Chevreuse you got there. Winky face. And then oh yeah, easy 4-star clear here. Let me look at what you're using. Oh, I see. You're using Rosaria. Nice Rosaria you got there. Winky face. And I'm like, yep. Guess none of these videos are gonna help me. I am probably gonna try the glitch for the what do you call that monster? The secret source monster. I'm gonna try figuring out the climbing without like the climbing glitch thing. I guess it's not a glitch. I guess it is a glitch. But it sounds like with practice you should be able to do it pretty consistently. You just have to look for the right pattern on the little stump. Hardest part in floor 12 is finding the best team. Okay, code it in separate attempts, but I would want it to be continuous. Nice, nice. It's so weird. They made like a Cryo Abyss for a character that hasn't even been released yet. But because they're sort of anticipating, I think Escoffier coming in next patch, so I don't think they've really done that before, right? Like even if a character is releasing like an upcoming one, they typically only like start catering Abyss to that character when they're released. I think this is probably the first time they've catered to a character that hasn't even been released yet. So definitely smells very sus to me. I use Arlecchino, Chilona, Leona, and Silali. Absolutely clean the floor. Nice. Remind me, is your Arlecchino C0 or is it or do you have like higher cons on your Arlecchino? The second half was only Furina, Jean, Yelan. Forgot the fourth. Yelan's still pretty strong. Indeed. When was the last time you actually tried a 4-star run though, Rushy? Cause I know you've seen a lot of like 4-star run videos. I'm curious if you ever tried like the 4-star runs. C1, but it's not much of a DPS increase since interruption resist doesn't matter when I had a shielder. Oh, okay. So C1 just gives interruption resist. That's still nice though. Still, that's definitely nice. It definitely doesn't feel like a oh, this is an amazing C1. I use 4 stars often, but not as a DPS often. Are you saying 4 stars only? Yeah. Like, have you ever tried using just the 4 stars on your account? I would feel like you probably have a lot of cons. Like, you probably have pretty high constellations on a lot of the OG 4 stars to be able to do it. So, like, probably have C6, Xingqiu, Xiangling, Sucrose, Fischl, Beidou, maybe Rosaria? I don't know. It would be really nice if they expanded the Liyue 4-star selector to all 4 stars across all regions. I think that will come soon, honestly. Maybe even by the next lantern, right? It'll be like a global lantern, right? Not just like confined to Liyue. And then finally I'll be able to pick like either Shinobu or Rosaria. Probably one of those two. Or maybe even Sucrose. Sucrose might be nice too. I probably could do it, but I have to mold. Mold. Indeed. You have to mold like I do all the time when I'm fighting this abyss. Also would have to crown the DPS 4-star. Yeah, I guess if you've been already crowning like the 5 stars, there's no real reason for you to crown the 4 stars. I don't know if those who clear with 4 stars necessarily crown the 4 stars though. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like most of them leave them at 999. Or not even normal attack. Like probably leave them at 10 on level 9. But honestly, the increase from 9 to 10 is not a ton. It's probably not that worth it. I have plenty of crowns, it's not the issue. The issue is Mora and Mets. True. Yeah, crowning also does take a lot of books. So... And when you have so many like 5-star characters, kind of have to prioritize them, so... It's honestly almost been like a... Wow, we're basically more than halfway done with Atlan at this point. Alright, we're coming into the endgame Natlan phase. Next patch is gonna be second weekly boss. 5.6 will be second weekly boss. And then after that it's just 5.7 and 5.8, which is only like 2 filler patches. Well, 5.7 will be a filler patch, 5.8 will be a big summer event. So we're actually really coming close to the endgame now. And I'm pretty strongly considering starting to wish starting from 6.0. Strongly considering it. I will have to wait until like what they announce 6.0 is going to be. That will probably give me a good idea of what characters are coming out in the 6.x release. But I think at that point I will have a really good idea of what characters I want to pull. And by that point I'll also be like absolutely sick of Abyss. Because at that point Abyss would have power creep to a degree where I can't even like clear floor 12. It'll probably be that way. Or it might get slightly easier. You don't know, 5.5 to 5.8 they might release weaker characters. Copium, not going to happen. Last time I did 4-star DPS was on Gaming's release. Yeah, Gaming would have been nice. Probably should have picked Gaming. I mean, when he came out. His gameplay is slightly clunky, but it's not too bad. I think the main issue with Gaming is not having Rosaria kind of hurts him on my teams. Anyway. Rosaria is kind of in a sad spot. She's like a really good cryo support, but I don't think she has had like many runs. He also like hasn't really been featured in like any of the story or event quests, so it's very unlikely we get a free Rosaria from an event. I feel like they sort of forgot about her when it comes to event stories. Kinda sad. Just gonna get more Mondstadt lore. Although we might get more Mondstadt lore. Maybe at that point we'll get some new Rosaria lore. More likely than not though, if there's a Mondstadt quest, we'll probably get a free Sucrose. Finally. Sucrose is kind of like always been really weird. Like she's been around for a long time and it's not clear to me. There's been a lot of like Mondstadt events as well. And it's not clear to me like why she never became free in one of the events. I think it was mostly because the Windbloom event has always been a free weapon patch rather than a free character patch. So that's why we never really got like Sucrose. Every time there's a Mondstadt event, it's like one of the weapon patches. Like all the even numbered patches. I have an almost full star 4 team that's Arla, Fischl, Bennett, Chevy. Really strong team. How's that almost 4 star? I don't know how Arlecchino is almost a 4 star, but I guess. I think Chevrolet definitely opens up quite a bit of the Overload meta. It really makes Overload a lot more viable than it wouldn't even be considered otherwise. Also, my Tighnari and Leona are pretty close to level 90, so we might have to sort that out in a couple of days. It's close, what do you mean? I don't know how Arlecchino is close to a 4 star, but it's, I guess it's 75% of the way there, technically. When I eventually pull, honestly, like most of my teams are gonna look like that. They're gonna look like 1 5-star DPS, and then like 3 supports, 4-star supports. So that I feel like that's gonna be very likely for most of my teams when I eventually pull. I guess the caveat is that if I pull Furina and Kazuha, they'll probably be used as supports pretty regularly. But other than those two, you know, I don't see myself pulling for any other like supports, like 5-star supports. I mean, I'm also not sold on C6 Furina just because it's a bit inefficient. It's kind of inefficient in terms of my use of resources, even though I would much like the C6 Furina. It would probably be better to have 4 constellations on like a DPS character. Don't do C6 anyone, even UV is kind of struggling. Yeah. Here's the thing, do you think C6, Arlecchino, or Mavica are also going to start falling off in Snezhnaya? You think there's a good chance of that? Now that we know like almost like one major patch after Newbie is starting to see cracks. I wouldn't say like fall off completely off the grid, but like, do you actually think they have full intention to essentially either put monsters or conditions within the Abyss such that Mavica and Arlecchino are not like great options anymore in, let's say, 6.1, 6.2. If they keep putting Pyro Slimes in the Abyss, absolutely breaks one slime. Maybe it's not even a Pyro Slime, maybe it's just like a Pyro boss, right? That has really high Pyro resistance, but you need like a really good Cryo DPS to melt it, basically. So it may not even be a Pyro Slime, just like, one of those lava creatures. Or something. Or they just have a Pyro Shield or something. Yeah, that would pretty... Pyro Manifestation. Where did all the manifestations go? I feel like they started off with Oceanid and then Thunder Manifestation, and then we never got any of the other elements, right? Started to get wild and stuff, but we never got the other manifestations. I think we already have all the hypostasis, right? Pretty sure we have all the hypostasis. I don't think we have all the Regisvines. Right? We don't have a Dendro Regisvine. We don't have an Anemo Regisvine. And we don't have a Geo Regisvine. I guess maybe the Regisvine are... Maybe they're only confined to the elements that Whopper Flowers can have. So it's only Cryo, Pyro, Hydro. Do we have a Hydro Regisvine? No, we only have Pyro, Cryo, Electro Regisvines, right? Now that I'm thinking about it. We don't even have a Hydro Regisvine, do we? We're definitely missing quite a bit. Yeah, there are no Hydro Whopper Flowers, as far as I can tell. Yeah, there's only 3 types of Whopper Flowers. Huh. I would definitely have liked to see more of the manifestations, though. I think we only have 2, basically. Oceanid and Thunder Manifestation. I mean, I think they're willing to do it. I don't know if you've seen this, but I did post like the stacked bar charts, and it's not looking good. Not looking good. At least Home DGCat is predicting that in 5.6 the HP will go down. That's a good sign at least. If it goes down and sort of stays flat or goes down a little bit to 5.7, 5.8, maybe we don't have to be so worried. But even then, I think 6.0 will be a big jump. Pretty big jump. Middle patches are always harder, I think. I believe Saber, welcome in, Lihan. Wait, you're already finished? Wait, finished what? Also, welcome in, Lihan. Give you a quick shout out. Check out Lihan. Good friend of the stream. Also plays Genshin. Has C6 Mavica. That I wish I had. I went to temple today for Cambodia. Oh, happy Cambodian New Year, Lihan. Nice. Does that mean you have a lot of good fortune right now? Thanks, bro. hella relaxing. I need some need some luck. I wouldn't say that, but it was fun. It's great. You guys have a lot to. Do you guys eat at the temple? Food was amazing. Ah, nice, nice. I imagine Cambodian food is pretty good. I've been to Cambodia a couple of times. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty good. Selling jewelry and clothes. Oh, I guess, yeah. That is kind of like a New Year thing to do. It was lit though. I loved it. Nice. Glad you had some fun. Yeah, I didn't know Cambodian New Year was like in April. Is it like in April every year? Around like the same time? Just the worldwide saber. Wait, what? Bro, Omga. Yeah. April? Okay, okay. Nice. All month? You have a New Year for all month? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You only get New Year's for like 2 days. Whole month. Wow. Yeah, I guess Lunar New Year in China is also like the whole month of February typically. You gotta celebrate all the New Years so you get all the good luck. Bro, I had the most embarrassing moment there. Oh no. What happened? I was buying sweets and you're buying sweets from an old lady. Okay. I was using honorifics like usual. Oh wait, you have honorifics too. Wow. I actually called her my grandma and I was dying inside. Not like this. You know, maybe it's an endearing. Maybe it's just a way to show like your endearment. I was like, she was laughing so much. I was like, sorry. I didn't know you guys use honorifics in Cambodian. That's something I learned something new today. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, we do. Is it like the is it honorifics only in the pronouns or is it the entire like grammatical structure changes as well? Like the like similar to like Korean and Japanese. Kinda both. Okay, yeah. So similar to Korean and Japanese, yeah. It's like a. And do you have like different levels of honorifics as well? Like you have the highest level and like the professional level and then the casual level. That's super interesting. I didn't know that. Yes, exactly. Nice. And typically it's also like based on age, right? I feel like a lot of these systems are just based on like whether you're older or younger. I just are like auntie. Yeah. Yeah, based on age. Yeah, I mean like even in my culture, like you can say like auntie, but it's not this like we have different like ways to call like older people like auntie or uncle, but it's you know it doesn't go as far as beyond like the pronouns. At least in English, it doesn't go very far. Like culturally, there is like some level of honorifics, but not in terms of like the English language. Yeah. They use the same sort of words, you just don't say weird stuff. I still get called child in my culture, it makes me feel better about myself. Yeah, as long as you're younger, you're always called child. That's definitely the case. Even though I'm like way beyond a child at this point. It's alright. My mom still thinks I'm a little boy, so for real, bruv. I'm like, Mom, I'm like I've been working for like a long time already. I'm like in my midlife crisis age right now. Old. Still asking me about what I have for dinner and breakfast, and I'm like, okay. Okay. Very old indeed. So I was right about calling you a boomer. Okay, boomer is technically inaccurate. Boomer is technically inaccurate. Because boomers, you have to have, like, been born in a certain time period. And I was not born in the boomer time period. There's an entire generation between me and the boomer generation. Goodness. If I'm being honest. There's an entire generation that just got skipped right there. What did they call them? Like the Generation X or something? Or is it called like the Lost Generation? More than one generation. Brain rot. I think it's like, okay, so there's Gen Z, then there's Gen Y, which is where I belong, who are also called millennials, and then there's Gen X. I think Gen X. I think there might be one more generation before boomers. There might have been the lost generation somewhere. I don't remember what this is officially. Rainbot. Let's see. Oh no, so it's Gen X and then boomers. Okay. Then sorry. Well, they're already going around the circle. I was looking at this. I just looked at this Wikipedia article, and they were already talking about Gen Alpha and Gen Beta, and I'm like, okay, now I'm really feeling old. Once they hit Gen Beta, I'm like, what in the world is Gen Beta? Guessing people born in the 2020s. People born during COVID. My goodness. Imagine Gen Beta, right? It's literally what it says here though. Like, I guess they have to keep following the pattern. Gen Beta defines the cohort as those born from 2025 to 2039. So they've only just begun. They've only just started being born. Unfortunate? Oh no. Not like this. Unfortunate. Imagine the kind of world we're leaving behind for the next generation. Oh no, how very unfortunate. Being born so late. The team's colors are so pretty. Well, no League of Legends, wait, what? Team's colors, like all the elemental. Oh, you mean my team's colors? I feel like Cryo doesn't really react in the team, but one thing I definitely appreciate about Genshin though is like they have a lot of sparkles in their animation. It makes everything look pretty nice. Superconduct, yeah, we get Superconduct, which is, I don't even know Superconduct is still like an actual reaction anymore. Like, are there even Superconduct teams? Does the Superconduct team actually exist? Sorry, I'm not trying to offend any Eula mains in chat, but is Sparkle mentioned? Wait, isn't Sparkle the one that looks like Hu Tao or something? I might be thinking of the wrong person. For the 4 Eula main worldwide, yes, indeed. It's alright, Cryo will have a resurgence in Snezhnaya Trust. Eula will be great again. We will get our first Shatter meta incoming. Just you wait. Tsaritsa is going to be a Shatter DPS, and then my Femine stocks will rise. Alright? Femine gonna become meta. Just you guys watch. Bro, why did Eula autocorrect the Eula and Eula license agreement? I guess that's probably because that's the more common word that's being used. Didn't we also agree that like Eula is Euler? Because the EU in German is pronounced Oi. Alright, we're gonna call her Euler now. They are supposedly Euler mains. German girls are nice. They are actually they're actually pretty nice. I mean, Germans in general are nice too. Not just the girls. Euler does sound nice. I've always been a fan of like German football. But they also have like a really great culture, I think. That doesn't always just revolve drinking beer, I guess. They have the best sausages in the world. That one I can't. That one I can say for sure. That's a fact. Germans have the best sausages in the world. Beer is the highlight. It honestly is. True. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I aimed that. I was not meant to do that. No, no, no. Damn it. How did I get hit? Oh, I got hit by like a random rogue overload. God. Like what? I really don't like how these big Kairagi get like 2 handguards. Like please. Please. And not that I'm in need of handguards, but no. It would be nice to have like actual rewards. Whoa, I got frozen. You guys remember there was this really old event? I think it was 2.3, and it was just like a roguelike dungeon event. I think it was Xin Yan and Child Tartaglia in that event, and like it was basically like a roguelike dungeon where you like you just like you can go forever and just keep battling the dungeon. That was so fun. Yeah, I thought that was actually pretty fun. It was kind of time intensive though, which is probably why MiHoYo dropped it and stopped doing that kind of stuff. But I thought that was like a really fun sort of like almost something that could be like a true endgame for players. Like they honestly could have, you know, added a new endgame and stopped like inflating Abyss HP all the time. Because let's face it, Abyss power creep is like, okay, sure, you know, on one hand, sure you can beat it, but you're also like, now you have to put on a lot more effort to like clear it for the same amount of rewards, and I think that's also very frustrating. Like, it's just a lot harder to get the same what is it, 100 Primogems. Like, it would feel a lot better if they just added Floors to the Abyss. And if, say, like, newer players can't do Floors 13 or 14 for the extra Primogems, that's fine. You know, we can still get our minimum Primogems from Floor 12 because it was the same level as it was last time. But now it's like, you're basically, like, giving us less Primos for like, the same amount of work, you know? So it's like, it just feels bad. Yeah, we're getting another endgame soon. 3 teams something something. Wait, what? Are you spoiling something, Broshi? Yeah, correct. No rewards are more now with Imagineering Theater. Wait. Are you guys saying there are leaks about an Abyss with 3 teams? Alright. If that comes out, I'm pulling. I'm pulling. I'm giving up. I'm pulling. Like, literally, like, I'm done with this shit. Like, stop. I only have so many teams. Like, what the I'm already just trying to get to, like, what level, like, get to Visionary and Imaginarium. I'm gonna be pretty close, actually. I think in June, if you check out my the Imaginarium tracker, in June I actually have 21 characters, so I'm really close, actually. Too bad I won't get any other new characters by the time June rolls around, because next patch is a weapon patch, so no new characters next patch. But 21 is quite a bit. I don't know, I just heard it from someone, so it might not be true. I don't know. If it's 3 teams, I'm like, what? And nah, I'm like, man, I'm not doing this. But anyways, when they added IT, the overall Primo income increased. Yeah, so when they added Imaginarium, I didn't mind that, right? So like, it's a new endgame. Like, they did structure it a little bit differently. They could have kept Abyss the same, but I get why they did it, because, like, you know, just in terms of the cycles and the time commitment you need to spend, they did have to tweak it a little bit. But at least they did, you know, really actually increase the Primo amounts. I'm not sure if they increased it by that much, but I know there was a bit of an increase at least. I can't. Oh no. Possible ban evader. What? Why do we always get bot killed? I swear, when there's like, the bots like don't target channels that are like complete. They're a bit smart. They don't target channels that have like 0 viewers or like only one viewer. Okay, Brushy. Like they know how to like find like channels with like maybe like where people are chatting like 2 to 3 times. Like, I typically don't get bots when they also reply to these second accounts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty smart, these bots. Like, they're looking for channels with like at least a few people like in chat, so that and they're probably also like scouring the, like, if you're ever like watching like a normal like partner stream or a affiliate stream, I honestly haven't seen like a lot of bots. I think Lucky's stream like gets botted sometimes. Like, I think I've seen that happen like maybe like once or twice. So like, especially for smaller streamers, they really know how to target like the smaller streamers. I honestly have not seen it for a lot of like larger streamers. And maybe part of that is like better mods. Like, they can like mod it even before it comes through. But those bots are really targeted. And it doesn't make sense as well. Like, honestly, like Twitch should be able to like verify accounts so that people stop making like bot accounts and all that. It's kind of a big problem in general. The ability for anyone to create like a bot account and try to use it for malfeasance. No, why did he get his shield up? Okay, never mind, shield up. No more shield. Alright, there you go. I don't like this cryo shield person because I cannot break cryo shields. I guess maybe now I can because I have Auron on this team. That means Twitch isn't running stream boot. Not like this. The good thing now is that Twitch at least flags it. Like the person was flagged as a likely ban evader already. So they definitely do have tools to, you know, flag these accounts. My only question is why aren't they just banning the accounts outright? Like, or at least preventing them from chatting until the flag is lifted or something? I think that's pretty fair. Like just muting the account so they can't like post malicious links or anything like that. So many things they could have done, but instead they decided to take away everybody's clips and make people only store like a very small amount of clips. Yep. Always like that. There's like legitimate bad actors around and like companies just don't care as much. But shut it up for us. Not like this, man. Not like this. Also, not gonna lie, I've just only been playing Monster Hunter like all day. I'm like at 100 hours played in Monster Hunter Wilds, and it's been really fun. But it's also like I've played a lot more Wilds than Genshin. Way more. Okay, I'm playing Warcraft 3 right now. Well, these days. Lihan about to go off. Nice. Wait, I saw this new like trailer for this do you guys see? And this is not, it's a bit nostalgic for me, but do you guys see like the new, what's it called? The new RuneScape game on Steam. RuneScape Dragon Wilds. It's like basically RuneScape but like a 3D open world. It looks pretty cool actually. Brings back memories because I used to play RuneScape like a long time ago. Long time ago. And the game itself is actually like, you know, not bad. Bro just exposed himself as a boomer once again. I can't. Oh yeah, Bashi, we lost by the way. Boomer. Guys, boomers don't play RuneScape, alright? Boomers don't even use the computer. That's what boomers do. Like, they can't even type on a keyboard, alright? Lost what, the Dota match? Just lost my losers bracket. Oh no. Honestly, all these games are like real games, not like the trash games people play these days. Like whatever Fortnite is. Honestly, all these battle royales, ridiculous. Right, Sabers, say it louder. Like what is this Overwatch nonsense? Valorant, ridiculous. As he plays a gambling game himself. Don't gamble though. No gamble. No gamble in this house. There is no gamble in this house. This is the house of the Lord, alright? No gambling on Easter weekend. No, artifacts. I guess, yeah. Oh well. Artifacts is a bit of gambler, but because you don't actually use your money gambling, it's not that bad. You just use resin, which is have you guys also noticed that resin is always in the shape of a moon? Like I know like I have friends who literally call resin moons. And I think there's some kind of lore meaning there. There's definitely some kind of lore meaning to why like we're using resin. There's definitely some moon sister lore stuck in there. And why all the resin we're using are like broken or transient or fragile. Resin refresh uses real money, I guess, if you refresh. I thought resin was a drug. What? I thought resin was a material. I think resin is actually a material. A type of material. Used for like making stuff. Resin is stuff over wheat. Like, is that actually true? Don't ask how I know. The polymer? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like a type of like plastic. Well, not really plastic, but you know, synthetic material. Plastic is a type of synthetic material as well. So something like that. But if you ever look like the resin like in game, like the icons for resin, see there's fragile resin, and then you'll see like there's a little leaf here, and it's in the shape of a moon. And then it starts talking about energies contained within this crystal. And then transient resin, you'll see it's the same thing, but it has like a little bit of a crack here. See, it's pretty much the same, almost the same as the fragile resin. It's just cracked and then like a bit out of shape. Pure energy that will dissipate with time. In this, it is similar to all else that is lovely in this world, but seize this opportunity and go make the world slightly. It is fitting for one who dwells within the bounds of time. Something to do with time. Anyway, and then finally, condensed resin. It's not a leaf anymore. It's like a tree, like the whole petrified tree ley line things. And it's not in the shape of a moon anymore, but it's like the shape of a teardrop in this sense. It's collected little ley lines. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. I have a feeling Notcry will absolutely drop huge bombshells. Yeah. Only gonna huge bombshells. No, I just had this really like weird thought, but like the phrase dropping huge bombs or like dropping huge bombshells, like we use it so casually like in this day and age, but that phrase literally comes from war. Where like you were actually dropping actual bombs on anyway, sorry, World War II stuff. Anyway. I still think Snezhnaya is west of Fontaine. Wait, what? West of Fontaine? I mean, you'll be right. Yeah, this is probably Snezhnaya. I mean, if you think about like the Russian continent, right? It's like all of it, right? It's like here. I honestly don't know what's here on the top right, but it could be like all over, all across like this huge tundra. I have heard people say though that like Snezhnaya is not gonna be as big as we think it might be, which would be slightly disappointing. Mainly because like they quoted some developers saying that like, oh, we don't want an area as big as Sumeru anymore, and the developers like, okay, yeah, we can't have that much exploration. But I'm also like, really? Saber only concerned about war because he was in World War II. If I was in World War II, I would be a legend. I would literally like have a building named after me, alright? If I fought in World War II. I would have like multiple like medals of honor. If it's Russia, then it should be between Mondstadt and Fontaine. Well, if Mondstadt is Germany and Fontaine is France, right? It's already in the wrong positions because Germany and France are not like this, right? From each other. Are they? Checks map. I'm pretty sure it's not. Check map, bro. Yeah, exactly. So France is like on the bottom left and Germany is on the top right. Whereas this is almost flipped. Germany here is on the bottom right and France is on the top left. I'm seeing this right? Or is the other one France? No, this one's France. Yeah, France is like southwest of Germany on like the real map. But here is clearly like Germany's southeast of France. So if this was like real onto the map, Germany would be like up here next to Fontaine. Yeah, but close enough. Russia would be more east and west if you go by real. Yeah, I feel like Russia would be more here, but there's nothing else here. Like this is sea, so Russia can't be here. So they have to be like here or here. But either way, it does look like there are at least two more areas. So one of these is Snezhnaya. It's either this one or this one. But whichever one it is, there is another area that we don't even not even expecting yet. So that might be either Khaenri'ah, or at least whatever region sits above Khaenri'ah. Like, if Khaenri'ah is underground. So I guess for all intents and purposes, we can call it like Khaenri'ah. It's just alright, I guess it's time to suffer. Don't forget Dorman Port, but Dorman Port can't be that big, right, Brushy? Can't be like that huge. We might get some Mondstadt expansions, but it can't be like fit up all of that space. In game lore, it feels like west of France or Natlan. I don't know. My feel is like because the Fatui are so spread out across like all the regions. Like you got Fatui here, you got Fatui here, you got a delegation here, you got Fatui here in Liyue. You know, my feel is that they probably have some sort of like routes. They definitely have like some way of travel. Like if they're here, then maybe the rest of this is ocean, and they have like ports that connect to Dorman Port down here. So maybe like a lot of this is like ocean, and then Snezhnaya is here. That could be the case. That might be the case. Because it does definitely look like all of this could just be ocean. Nokrai was absolutely part of the Natlan that drifted away. Continental drift. And we know Nokrai is part of Snezhnaya, although independent. I see. So logic says west of Fontaine. Okay. I can definitely see it west of Fontaine. I'm just gonna be disappointed if it's not like all of the north. Alright, what do I do here? Well, it could sprawl northwards too, I believe. What am I gonna do here, guys? Did I like have no music? Okay, I did. Start chamber 3, clear, then work backwards. Do you do Imaginarium Theater already? If you do Imaginarium Theater. Wait. What by wait? I think I already did Imaginarium. Yeah, I finished Act 8 already. Start from chamber 3. Okay. Is chamber 3 easier? Maybe I'll try chamber 3 then. Chamber 3. What is this? Is this multi-wave? Let me just check. Well, the thing that is not really helpful about this is it doesn't tell me like how many waves, and it doesn't tell me like which ones spawn, how many of them spawn. So I'm gonna check for 12. 2 boars and 2 blobs. 2 boars and 2 blobs. Okay. Oh, I forgot YouTube is very dumb now. Wait till I play League version. Not like this. And is the bottom half all single target? Oh look, the Jeff has a new 5.5 video. Okay. Chamber 3 first half, 2 boars. Looks like people are using like overload for this. Oh, these boars are annoying, they'll just keep charging at you. This is very annoying. What in the world? Okay. And then second half. Second half is 2 Shenwen beasts. And then I'm guessing it's maybe 1 bishop. 1 big bishop. And then 1 big crocodile. It's pretty much single target bottom if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Yeah, but top is boar and stuff. So Sherman Beast is there are 2 Sherman Beasts though, I think, on the bottom. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I should run here. Definitely Electro top. Because the bottom has a horned crocodile and a bishop too. And then there's these guys, which are a bit annoying. I run Electro Pyro on top, like Overload team. How would that work? Maybe like this. I'm not sure if this will work, but Secret Sauce needs to be down to remove its res. Yeah, well we can do that with any character, right? As long as we practice. I guess I'll keep Overrun on this team. Yeah, maybe this will work. This will charge up quite a bit of energy. And I can still run my Dendro bottom. Problem is like this one. Slightly weird. But theoretically... Do I need shield bottom? Probably. I can also run Yao Yao instead. Let me think. I guess we can just try this for now. My only concern is like the first half is going to be a bit annoying. I can't break this super well with Dendro, I think. But we can try. See if it works. The alternative is I run Yao Yao. Let's just go for Chamber 3 first, I guess. Hoping this works. I've done a very good benedictions today, so I'm just gonna be whatever. Oh man. Oh man. It's not gonna be fun. This is why I never like run Bennett on this team. Because like he just dies too easily because of the pyro infusion. You know what? I'm just not gonna use Bennett's burst. I'm just not gonna use Bennett's burst. Why am I getting hit this way? Beidou dead. Oh my gosh. Why is Beidou dead? This is why I don't like to use Bennett on this. Not sure how that happened, but I like took damage but also did not. Very confused. Why am I out of stamina? MeiHoYo still steals my stamina from me. let's just use burst, it's fine. Super idle. Actually, why am I charging up energy? I don't have to charge energy. Shot you down from the sky. Who needs cryo when I have Tinari? Take that. Okay, for chamber 2. Eula Sparkle. I hope chamber 3 is actually doable. Although I'm kind of regretting bringing Bennett now on the Hydro guys floor, because they also hit really hard. If I have Bennett burst on, I might die like a million times.
じゃあな。
行くぞ。
みんながそばにいた。周りを見張っててくれ。
Feels good to like have Aurora on for this.
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
これが海山を。
冒険だ。みんなは俺が守れ。せ
行くぞ。まだまだ。
師匠の技を食らいなさ。
さあ、みんなに挨拶だ。自由になれ。燃えろ。全力攻撃だ。
やっ。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。よし、出発だ。
Oh, nice. It's just flying just as he was doing his thing.
みんなは俺が周りを見張っててくれ。
料理の時間だよ。話が通じないなら
自由になれ。
行くぞ。よく見ておけ。
や
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷なんていた。
師匠の技を食らいなさ。
じゃあな。はっ。行け。もう。
熱々でしょ。
Oh my gosh! Had no stamina to dodge there. Had no stamina to dodge there. Skill issue. I was like using too much stamina to run around.
みんなは俺が周りを見張っててくれ。
話が通じないなら
自由になれ。
This guy hits like really hard. Goodness.
料理の時間だよ。
After exploring Six Nations to the stamina of a boomer, right?
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
We actually got scammed on the stamina department for real. We got so scammed.
燃えろ。それ。さあ、みんなに全力攻撃だ。
料理の時間だよ。話が通じないならそれ。
よく見ておけ。
熱々でしょ。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。冒険。みんなは俺が守れ。くらい。
Yeah, I should be countering more. Should be relying on those counters a lot more.
料理の時間。
周りを見張っててくれ。じゃあな。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷なんて痛まない。
熱々でしょ。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。いや。みんなは俺が。さあ、みんなに挨拶。
話が通じないなら
これが海。
燃えろ。くらい。全力攻撃だ。せ自由になれ。くらい。
師匠の技を食らいなさ。
行け。もうち。冒険だ。
それ。
燃えろ。ほっへい。みんなは俺が守れ。くらい。
それ。
あ あまり遠くに行くなよ。燃えろ。
クオパー火を吹け。話が通じ
よく見ておけ。
冒険だ。
はっやっはっ
I don't know why I'm like running like that.
全力攻撃。周りを見張っててくれ。じゃあな。
料理の時間だよ。師匠の技を食らいなさい。
Yeah, I need to charge up energy, so I can't like kill him here. But I'm mostly doing quite little damage anyway, so
遠くに行くなよ。
might be fine.
燃えろ。みんなは俺が守れ。せい。
I might just stay on Benny or something.
じゃあな。
But I think he'll go down with the next cycle of the
燃えろ。
next cycle of the alright, this one. He should go down here. There we go. They tried to make it better by not requiring Liu and Mondstadt Aqualight, but that ain't enough. Oh wait, they made it... You don't require Liu and Mondstadt Aqualight anymore? I guess how do you sell Natla units without having players more than complain about stamina first? Damage fell off the cliff after Res came back. Yeah, once the resistance kicks in, it's like... You're like doing... It's like 60% res, I think. It definitely can get better if you have some like resistance reduction. But... It's alright, we're aiming for Chamber 3 right now, so...
姿を見せ
This is just test run for Chamber 2.
見えないだろ。
Gives us a good sense of like how fast we have to do that one.
ところですな。荷物です。
But so far, if like this side is all single target, then it makes a lot of sense
一応目を
for me to be running Tinari on this team. But this guy is just getting hammered.
根こそぎにしてあげる。
But this will give you a good sense if like Chamber 2 is even possible to like 2-star.
どうぞ受け取り魔法のラップや。
めくれます。
I wasted like probably a full minute on the first half just getting energy, so we'll like discount. Imagine like I could do it like a minute faster.
見えないだろ。
Oh, this guy is very annoying with the Dendro team. I think if I were to do this chamber, I would probably run Tignari top, to be honest. Tignari with Aurora run. Top.
芋をいただきます。
Would probably work better.
黒き翼よ。
This guy is just so annoying to deal with. And I would probably run like Kaya on this side in National. Like Kaya, Xingqiu, National or something.
姿を高評価。邪魔。そうです。よいしょ。
見えないだろ。
影のカラスが。
根こそぎにしてあげる。
Now apparently other Oculi can contribute to stamina. Oh really?
またか。
よっ。 一応目を覆えば。
At least I can shoot him from afar.
せい。
Okay.
どうぞ受け取り。
よし。よっ。ほっ。試練満員だよ。
そこ。断罪の名。腕の出るところですな。
よっ。めくれます。えい。よっ。
夜の剣。
音が聞こえる。
よいしょ。
見えないだろ。よっ。
高評価。いや、前がありです。
めくれます。 そぎにしてあげる。
答えなさい。
せいえい。はっ、見えないだろ。はっ、やっ。
This is impossible, isn't it? I'm like, they're like 2 minutes off. Like, what the heck? It's taking forever. Probably with a better team, we can do this slightly better. I think if I can like break him with Kirara, I can use burst like this.
姿を見せ。
よっやっふはっ。
またか。
Okay. I hate this guy, Cut Saber. It's crazy, bro. HP inflation goes hard. It really does, doesn't it? Okay, we'll see if this is the right team for Chamber 3. What is this? Character attack, I guess. Okay, what do we have first? These two guys.
料理の時間だよ。話が通じないの。
さあ、みんなに挨拶だ。あまり遠くに。
Okay, Overload definitely feels really good here. Oh, that felt bad. I should have, definitely should have done that.
みんなは俺が守れ。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。
行け。もう。よし。
Aha! Okay, that was fine. Mostly because I didn't have Bennett. But stop when that happened.
熱々でしょ。はっ。
さあ、みんなに挨拶だ。みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。
料理の時間だよ。
また。せ
ねえ、よい。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
話が通じないなら。熱々でしょ。
これが怪。
全力攻撃だ。燃えろ。周りを見張っててくれ。
This is a big mess. Oh my gosh.
怖いか。
This is a big mess. I think it can be done. Can be done. This is like a lot going on. It's like, what in the world? Okay. We wait a couple seconds. HP inflation is a hoax, Kappa. I don't know, that was like a million rotations I was doing there. Like, what in the world?
みんながそばに。さあ、みんなに会い。
料理の時間だよ。
自由になれ。
行くぞ。よく見ておけ。
燃えろ。
Having Beidou here is so important because like Beidou is really like keeping them sort of stuck together there.
熱々でしょ。
みんなは俺が守れ。
助けて。話が通じないなら。ただ。
じゃあな。いや、周りを見張っててくれ。燃えろ。
行くぞ。
Man, nearly did there.
みんながそばにいてくれ。
やっ。はっ、これが怪。
みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。よし。さあ、みんなに挨拶だ。
ルオパー。よって。
Oh my gosh. That was not gonna. No, that was not good.
話が通じないなら。叩くの。
Jiangling nearly died.
あまり遠く。
She's somehow alive though.
燃えろ。
Somehow.
炭になるがいい。
Yeah, I have another iframe coming up.
周りを見張っててくれ。みんながそばにいてくれ。
師匠の技を
Iframes!
じゃあな
Come on, iframes. Give me iframes. I have no stamina. I need iframes. Oh, beautiful.
カス全員
No! He still died. He died when Beto was dying. That's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oof. Alright. Wait, what is this floor? What are the enemies here again? I don't even know what I'm fighting. Give me 1 second. I need to refresh on what I'm fighting here. Wait, I'm gonna try hard in my Abyss real quick. Actually needing to try hard. Not like this. Not get shit, I've done that. Is this Star Rail Abyss? Is it even worse? Oh wait, these are like, I have Crocodile to fight and a few other random guys. Oh, I got like the 2 Shenmue beasts too. It seems doable though. I have like 8 minutes, right?
影のカラスがお荷物ですそこ
一応目を覆えば根こそぎにしてあげるせい
前が
めくれましよっよっ音が聞こえる
高評価そこ夜の剣よいしょ
見えないだろよっ
ほっ腕の見たところですなはあそれ
試練満員だよせい一応目を覆えばよっよっ
断罪の名にお荷物です
Oh, it might not be doable. That's 3 ways I forgot.
見えないだろ根こそぎにしてあげるよっ
We'll try our best.
めくれまし音が聞こえる
姿を見せよおちょっと失礼答えなさい腕の見たところです
よっはっついてきて
影のカラスどうぞお受け取りください
せい一応目を覆えばてっふふ根こそぎにしてあげるよっ
よいしょ魔法が断罪の名に邪魔
見えないだろ
Yeah, I think we got this. We got 1 minute to get this guy, right? This guy isn't that tanky, is he? I just have to like not die.
よいしょあ前があり
音が聞こえるめくれましよっ
I don't like how this guy is so hard to hit.
どうぞ受け取り物をいただきます
見えないだろ
黒き翼よ魔法が引っかくぞ
よっ根こそぎにしてあげるせいめくれましてっよっ
断罪の名において
Yes! Alright. We're good. Chamber 3 is good. Let's go, Saber. Come on, Saber. Let's go. He 1v9 baby cake W. Let's go. Alright. Chamber 3 was alright. We got the next tier. Now we can focus on Chamber 2. Which will be a whole different ball game, it seems. So I think maybe we do Tignari Chamber 2. Maybe we do Tignari top. And then like freeze stuff bottom. I'm thinking like we'll just have Auroron in here to make it easy to hit the thing. think this could work. Time to kick some ass. Alright. Oh, hope this works. Okay, I'm gonna stretch a little bit. Cause I do get cryo damage increased by 75%. Wow. Cryo damage. I guess we gotta run Kaya, right? I think it's this team. Although Chamber 2 took me like a long time. Like, I think I would have done it like 2 minutes. So like, I didn't even get a single star the last time, so that's definitely like, wait, what's up, Lihan? I'm tweaking like a MF. Wait, what? Wasn't there a floor of 60 enemies? Yeah, that was floor 11-3. That was floor 11-3. We might try that again, but that was not. That's why, yeah, that's why I'm only 8 out of 9 because of floor 11-3. This stupid chamber is 60 Eremites. Granted, they are easy Elamites, but 60 is like, what is it? And I think they spawn in waves of 5, so they're basically like 12 waves or something. I think it's a bit ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. I did not pay attention. Yeah, it is kind of sus. I don't remember if it was a 5 or... Let me check. It was yeah, so floor... Floor 11-3 is 12 waves of 5. Yeah, exactly. 12 waves of 5. It's super ridiculous. 12 waves. I don't think we've ever had 12 waves in Abyss before. Like, legit 12 waves. Well, I guess it's one wave, but like, they respawn 12 times, essentially. But... yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. And then Chamber 2 is local legend versions of the Fatui. Which means like they immediately get their shields up right away. Which is a bit annoying. Kind of annoying. And the wild manifestation is it's a pain. True pain. I don't know, is Chamber 2 even possible? I feel like... I feel like I do need a better benediction though. My first benediction isn't very good. So I might wait until we get a better benediction here. I think I did get a crit benediction though on the second chamber. The Xingqiu. Not this guy again. Not this guy again. More Talbot nonsense. Mada Kenkyu ga nokotteru noni. Come on, Tinari, why can't you dodge? Wait, I don't even have to be near him, right? I can just shoot him from afar. That's the way to go.
断罪の名に
Like, why am I so near him? I can just like shoot him from afar here.
ついてきて。試練満員だよ。
黒き翼よ宙よ
さあみんなに挨拶だ。
怖くない怖くない行くよイエーイ
This is, by the way, Auroran Hyperbloom. So if you're seeing like Hyperbloom numbers, that's all Auroran's doing. All Auroran being a real champ here.
姿を見せる動かないでね
ネクラマス根こそぎにしてあげる。ほっよっ。
行けモーチ。夜の幻
痛いの飛んでけいたた怖くない
一応目を覆えば。
断罪の名において
I got one shot twice and that makes you feel better. Pet, 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 pet.
俺が守れ。これ。
それスオーパー
この瞬間お前は
Definitely feels very old school. I should stop freezing him.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。絆。
話が通じないなら
こいつはどうだ。くらえ。も
それ
うおとなしくしやがる。みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。
Yeah, the only problem with this version of the team is that there's no way to hit him down from this guy.
すまんすまん。
So if he ever flies up, I have no choice but to like deal with the stupid things on the ground.
スオーパー火を吹け
よし出発だ。みんながそばに。こいつはどうだ。
この件はわかるかい？
話が通じないなら
これ。せ
熱々でしょ
おとなしくしやがれ。燃えろ。全力攻撃だ。くらえ。
雨描きがたし。
これ。風邪ひくなよ。
料理の時間だよ
おとなしくしやがれ。燃えろ。みんなは俺が。
熱々でしょ
燃えろ。やっ。全力攻撃。
I mean, I can't even walk because this guy's in the way.
燃えろ。
料理の時間だよ
燃えろ。みんながそばにいて。この瞬間お前は永遠の友。こいつはどうだ。
Oh man, so close.
これ。
雨描きがたし。
くらえ。全力攻撃。
スオーパー火を吹け師匠の技
燃えろ。くらえ。
熱々でしょ
Okay, how do I charge energy this time?
となしくしやがれ。
There we go. Apachungus. Yeah, I don't know if Timberto is possible though. So we're just gonna try it, see if it works, but if it doesn't, we might just have to wait for a...
動かないで姿を見せ
目くらましせい音が聞こえる
周りを見張っててくれ。
夜の元
よし試練満員だよ
気ユエークイ出番
せいえいはっえいせい
さあみんなに
根こそぎにしてあげる
黒き翼よ
一応目を覆えば
せーのやおあ
周りを見張っててくれ。
音が聞こえる
断罪の中
見えないだろついてきてよっえいよっ
影のカラスが動かないでね
せい試練満員だよ
さあみんなに挨拶だ。
姿を見せ夜の元気
根こそぎにしてあげる
答えなさい
いやふっと行け。もう自由になれ。
断罪のない怖くない痛い飛んでけ
音が聞こえる
黒き翼よ
じゃあな。
えいせいよっ
周りを見張っててくれ。
動かないでね
めくらましほっよっ根こそぎにしてあげる
姿を見せ
自由になれ。
行くよウェーブ怖くない
夜の元
一応目を覆えば
Yeah, I'm not sure it is possible, guys.
せい
This is taking a long while.
よっふっせい
Okay, Saber, I believe... I don't know about this, man.
全力攻撃。こいつはどうだ。風邪ひくなよ。
熱々でしょ
歌よ錦となれさい
燃えろ。
それ
せい
はっや
これみんながそばにいてくれるわ。き
それ話が通じないなら
よっこの
I have to trust in my Kaya here.
かけ
この件はわかるかい股間をくらえ
料理の時間だよ
こいつはどうだ。全力攻撃だ。せい
それはっ
おとなしくしやがれ。くらえ。
ウオパー火を
よっこいつはどうだ。せい
それ
みんなは俺が守れ。おとなしくしやがれ。くらえ。
料理の時間だよ話が通じ
よっ風邪ひくなよ。燃えろ。せいこいつはどうだ。
Ah, we can't do anything here. If Faker made us believe you can base. No, I don't think it's possible. I have 5 minutes. 30 seconds to kill this guy? Nah, it's not possible. This is not even like remotely possible.
みんながそばに
GG.
これ
Exactly. Actually, GG.
燃えろ
熱々でしょ。
おとなしくしやがるこの瞬間お前せえみんなは俺が守れ
この件はわかるかい？
スオパーよっ
これ
話が通じないなら
サユルコ
燃えろ全力攻撃こいつはどうだ
料理の時間だよ。
I have one more rotation though.
くらえ
熱々でしょ。
雨描きがたし
燃えろはいみんなは俺が守れせえおとなしくしやがるくらえせえ
スオパー
動くこの件はわかるかい？
みんながそばにいて
歌よ錦とな。
燃えろこれ風邪ひくなよ
Yeah, I don't think that's possible. It's not even close. I'm like a minute away, and I think mostly like the fact that like it's very burst reliant team, and I can't like hit it when it's doing its charge. I have 239 fuel, which is fragile resin of HSR. Nice, nice. Bro, good try, kick W. Yeah, I think this is it. I don't think chamber 2 is possible. We did chamber 1 and 3 though. We did chamber 1 and 3 though. Now the real question is whether we can do this one. We never FF, we never surrender, run it back. This is the one that I'm sort of more interested in. I do get a 75% cryo damage bonus, which I believe means I should run this team again. I need Xingqiu, right? I do believe I need Xingqiu in this half. Does cryo damage bonus apply to swirl damage? Elemental damage bonus does not affect soul damage. Ah, fudge. Well, that means we run. Still run this team top. Yeah, my shower time sounds good. I leave on phone Kappa. Sounds good, sounds good. I do have crit buff, so I might as well stack it. Although this is not even a crit.
風と共に去れ。風を超える。厄払い。
またか
よく見ておけ。
せてみろ
さあ、お手並み拝見といこうか。さあ、お手並み拝見といこうか。消えるんだ。発動できたよ。断罪の名に風よ。さあ、せい。なかなかやるね。夜の権限。
Definitely missed being able to run Traveler here.
行くぞ炭になるがいい
姿を見せよおっと消えるんだはいにはっしゃっとほっせい
お前の勇気を見せてみろ。
キラキラ
まだ見せきれてないのに。まだ見せきれてない。忘れてしまうぞ。
Maybe I'll just stack crit buffs in preparation. But I think out of all the ones that are like closest
みんなは俺
for me to get additional stars, this one's probably the closest.
こいつはどうだ。すまんすまん。
Definitely seems closer than the Chamber 2 though. Oh no.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
It's probably fine.
おとなしくしやがる。この瞬間、お前は永遠。
I like how the old, like, big bosses used to be able to be frozen like this. I guess all the ruined machines can be frozen like this.
風邪ひくなよ。
Okay, charging energy. Do I have a good benediction today though? Charge attack, normal attack. Yeah, I think I will pause here. Want to stack up a better buff, maybe EM buff or something. Because I think the charge attack, normal attack buff is not gonna get me anywhere. Yeah, for this side. I'm just gonna. I stacked up the crit buff so I can wait for a better crit buff on this one. Alright, time for more exploration. There's this part of Natlan. There's this part that I haven't explored yet, and a few other areas around here, so... Oh!
じゃあな。
試練満員だよよっよっ
こうしてはっは服を運んできたよ
いや、ふっいや、さあ、ほっ。
What am I being attacked by? Oh, there's a baby one here.
さあ、みんなには。
目くらまし
I see a treasure chest. Well, this place is pretty devoid of I'm just checking my map for like all the Pyroculi I haven't collected yet, and I know I have a few in this area, so... Oh, this is a big puzzle.
見えないだろよっ根こそぎにしてあげる
Oh, this one's blocked. Full mechanism. More enemies. Oh no. There's Stonehide lava troll in here.
自由になれ。
せいえいせっ音が聞こえる
せい。
鈴の音が聞こえないよ
Oh my gosh, what happened? Something exploded? And everything, even Lanyan died?
届け出ないでいいんだよね
Okay. Not expecting that to happen. It's truly a big explosion there. Why do I see like a pre-wood? I have a gem indicator, but can't go on the ground or something. So it comes in from there. Okay, I know it's this area. I saw this area before. There's a whole underground thing here. Whoa! There is a big guy moving all of a sudden. And random explosions.
ちょっとお裾分けしてくれない？いいことありそうなんだもん。
いいことはありそうだ。ありそうだね。Okay. If we hit that, will they both die? Indeed, they will. These things are pretty strong. Okay, looks like that thing created a hole in here, so we can go into the depths. Ooh, okay. Target cannot be captured. Not like this. Okay, at least we get a Pyroculus here. Pyroculus. Take that. Hmm. Where is this guy going? Guessing I go from here. Oh, it's fetching me a brought us a treasure chest. Very nice. Thanks for the treasure chest.
なんでこんなところに宝箱が？
Ouch, ouch, I'm not supposed to. Another chest. Is it getting from under the lava? Why are there so many chests? I don't know what I was doing there, but I just figured. What is this place? Get him! I wonder if this leads anywhere or if it's just... Huh. Not sure where this place actually leads to. But I'll take that treasure chest. Why can't I open it though? Please give treasure chest.
これ届け出ないでいいんだよね。
It's going down that way. Oh, it disappeared. Another. Oh, it's a mechanism. Oh. What is this now? Jar since the flowing tradition unexpectedly begins to solidify into stone. Wow. The lava turned into pulverite. Where did the big guy go? Nice, I can now step on it. Oh wait. Pulverite means I can pulverize it, right? Ooh, there it is. It's also pulverizing stuff for me. A record left in this golden light seems to be rather ancient. Experiment 150. Phlogiston converter was successful in converting liquid solids to a solid state. How was it this? I gave up. I won though, yes, I won. Indeed, we won. Here's a participation prize. 10 primos. The extraction of phlogiston from the converted solid was attempted. It was discovered that the sample was not solid phlogiston but another type of rock. It appears to be a fusion of gaseous phlogiston with these stones. It frequently occurs during Tolan volcanoes eruptions. While the specimen is noteworthy, it's not regarded to be practical. Unexpected conversion necessitates comprehensive dissemination of Type 01 parameters. However, time is limited. In order to resist and prevent the descent of plunderous enemies from beyond the sky. I'm guessing this is like Abyss. State change must be used to convert phlogiston to be more resilient fortifications. Define one. Indeed. A lot of stuff here. Alright, I touch this. Oh wait, there it is. Sort of like melded into the background a little bit there. Oh no, I'm stuck. Let me get on. Alright, let's keep going this way. Hey, it's a little bot guy. I have to go. I have to remember to go back into like the volcano's interior to explore that area. There's a lot there I haven't unlocked either. Can I talk to you, sir? Yes, please give me chest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. The war has started. Research and phlogiston converter has been completed. Time I spent here was nothing but Lord Kukulkan here again. Ordered us to conduct our experiments on sites situated outside the Sacred Mountain. To protect the position of dissenters like us. In case of real danger, all factions should be put aside our differences and unite and fight together. I can only pray the relationship between Kukulkan and the Chamber of the Liberation can be mended somehow. There wasn't enough time, we couldn't retrieve most of our materials. We could only return to the Sacred City for experimental data, but it'll be alright, I'm certain of a victory. We'll bring these things back to the Sacred City of Tolan. The Secret Source Server and the Secret Source Dragon Idol. Well, we've set up periodic defense mechanisms to keep this place safe. I'm leaving this place in your capable hands, my trusty constructs. They don't come with true emotion modules. Why do I feel like you're sad to see me go? Look at me projecting my fantasies onto non-living objects. Research is greatest folly. Well, I wait for me to return to be victorious. This is the person who made Secret Source. Yo. This is the inventor of Secret Source. This guy must be a genius. Whoop. Are you gonna take me back? Whoop. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're going deeper. Whoa. You've been guarding this place on orders from someone. Paimon doesn't know that when that someone will return though. Of course you don't know Paimon, it was a long time ago. A lonely sentinel. Oh, this thing goes up. Okay, this is like my exit. Gotcha. Except that I'll probably die in lava before I get... I'm not sure if I caught one of these yet. Target cannot be captured. Come on, MiHoYo, this is such a scam. Why can't we get a crystal beetle? This is back the way we came. Oh, wait, this is back the way we came. Secret sauce? No, secret source. Although it does sound a bit like secret sauce. Ouch. Nope, nope, nope. Stop. Stop jumping on lava. Whee! Whoa, 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 whoa! Nice! Pyroculus. Let's go. Found this Pyroculus. Okay. Perfect. Now, do we see any treasure chests from this vantage point? Not quite. I do see a night trial thing there, which I've already marked. Ooh, what is this thing? Oh, it looks like a treasure chest to me. Heavy is the crown. I need a Tatanka sword. Hi Tatanka, man.
あまり遠くに
試練満員だよ。
捕まえたにゃ完成した
Alright, there we go.
届け出ないでいいんだよね。
I'm guessing you're just supposed to click it at the right time. Aha, I see a Pyroculi. It does look like I need to tank commando. Where am I going to find the tank command? There he is.
じゃあな、行け。
一応目を覆えば。せい。よっ。
キラキラー風を越える
根こそぎにしてあげる。
Yo, I remember this.
宝箱が
You remember what? Alright, looks like a lucky is up. Right on time. You mean like this treasure chest or what? I need to get that thing. The quest. Yo. And that is the last Paracula in this area. Okay, there's still a couple more on the other side though. Lol. I wonder where this takes me. Apparently nowhere. Okay. We can try like just one this area. Oh, I should probably unlock this one actually. Now, how do I get there though? Oh my god, what? I got stopped. Not like this. Oh man, they're like flow fire thingies too. I'm really just... No! 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 I got it, I got it! It's alright, all my Tentacosaurs died, but we got
こんな
this.
ところに宝箱が
Easy. Alright, now to find more Tentacosaurs. Those are breakable rocks.
よっ
Wait, I didn't actually open that one.
めくれますせい
さあみんなには
よっえいせいさふん
Alright, at least I got that chest. How do I get this one though? Oh, there's one right there. Okay.
よっ 行こう
The Thankosaur. Alright. Time to go. Who's dead? It's alright, he can't come in because I'm going out. No idea, bro. Now he can't even send requests anymore because I'm not even in my world. Easy.
探索に挑戦
Oh, looks like Lucky has been exploring.
冒険者の生活はどうやら
Oh no, he's not been exploring, he's just been farming artifacts. I see him now. We attack Lucky, you're trolling. Oh, look at Corvero's online as well. Dennis left over. Actually trolling. He already left. Lucky just said, oh, thank you. Alright, we be fighting this guy then.
お前の勇気を見せてみろ。
音が聞こえる
Hey, come on in, Lee Han.
それ見えないだろせいよとやっ
We're gonna use Auroron, cause need friendship. It's gonna be a movie. Yeah, too bad you can't use two double Maviga.
てててて。一体どこから。
I'm not actually not entirely sure why they don't allow you to have the same character in co-op domains, because you can totally do that in the overworld, right? I'm not sure why they block people from like using the same character in domains. It's just kind of weird, because you can totally do it in overworld on like bosses and other stuff. So like, haha, I'm dodging everything because I'm flying in the air. Take that. Beautiful. Yay! Billet, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Also, we finally got our Eroded Sunfire. I think we just need... Oh, one more, maybe? Let's go! Do I have enough? Am I still missing one? I'm still missing one. One more, just one more of that eroded primal fire.
一体どこから。
Ooh, we got Sitlali Mavica team. Let's go. I like how Auroron's fighting with
怖いかそれとも恐怖を抱く勇気すらないか
Grandma.
私と打ち合う気か少しはまともになってきた
Auroron Grandma team.
破滅の時なり煉獄の投影に過ぎぬ
俺は筆記
No, she did. That was fast. It's alright, you guys got it.
いいだろう私
You guys got it.
資格を認めてやる
I'll come back in second phase.
これはあらゆる善意を焼き尽くした刃さあ見届けるといい
Nice. Let's go. I'm smurfing, baby. Let's go. Yeah. I do not mind some whale support. Does Mapika normally glow, or does she only glow here at C6? Like in the setup screen, the party setup screen? I have no idea. It's definitely special. She's the only one that I've seen like had like additional particles that like that. Oh no, did Lucky die already? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Lucky. Come on, Lehan, carry us. One more rotation. Very nice. The whale has been erased off the face of the earth. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out. We're gonna go ahead and raid Lucky. Thanks, Leanne. And Brushy, who was here earlier. We're gonna go and start up the raid. Hope you guys have a good night. And see you guys tomorrow for an Easter Sunday stream. But yeah, let's go ahead and show some support to Lucky. And meantime, this has been a Saber stream. You guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. And see you guys next time. Alright, let's go.